And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, sound check, students and traders all around the world. This is Mike, the FX boss, broadcasting you live on YouTube and other streaming platforms. Happy Easter? Is it Easter? Easter tomorrow? Somebody said Happy Easter. Sam, hello, may I ask a question about... Sure, you can ask a question about anything. I'm here for you, everybody. Hedge fund trader Sam, yes, please ask the question. In the meantime, everybody, welcome to the Professional Forex Trading Course 101, powered by Duca's copy, of course, Investment Bank, and the other partners. Remember, you're going to graduate from this course when you have your chart set up and ready for trading, number one. Number two, you have a strategy in place. All right. No, it doesn't need to be profitable. Don't worry. And number three, you have a complete understanding of how this market works, so you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction. So today we have the original Fibonacci and the Contrarian Fibonacci in multiple time frames, part 2. So yesterday we were talking about theory. All right, today pick a currency pair, everybody, and let's see how are you going to make pips and money out of or the original Fibonacci or the Contrarian Fibonacci. And remember, I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat. Also remember, risk disclaimer, this stream is not trading or investment advice, even though we are making money, but you need to be skilled, it takes some time, right? So Sam, yes, that's the question. What's the question, Sam? I'm not sure about Easter, Easter, where is this Easter? Easter holiday, 29, nothing in here on my calendar, 27 is today, I don't know. Yeah, we're going to have classes normally on Friday and Monday. Yes, we do have classes normally on Monday and Friday. All right, everybody, pick a currency pair. Pick a currency pair, and we are going to... you are going to tell me what to do in terms of buying the original Fibonacci, selling the original Fibonacci, buying the Contrarian Fibonacci, selling the Contrarian Fibonacci. Sam is asking, when the actual D is higher than the projected D, as example, see at the 14 the projected actual much higher, which point should we have? The higher point. The higher. Great question, Sam. Everybody, Sam is asking, what is this NZD-USD? Sam is asking, what if the extension, just an example, right? Let's try to find an example. Sam is asking if... Oh my gosh, is this... no, it's not. Okay, so Sam is asking if... So this is the... Maybe not the right... If I... Just for the purpose, right? So Sam is asking if the sub-D extension is here, and the violet line, this is the sub-D extension, the violet line on the Contrarian, so the sub-D extension. But on the right, as you can see, this is not a, it's not a high. So should we take this level or the next one? When the actual D is higher than the projected. So this is the projected D, but the actual D, it's up in here, right? Because the D must be a high. So this was the projected sub D extension. This is the actual. So when we readjust, we take the actual in consideration. All right? Great question, Sam. This is how we learn. Congratulations to you. Everybody, YouTubers, pick a currency pair. Come on. I know it's Easter and we have bank holidays, but still, how would you make pips and money? Yesterday, it was all about theory and the understanding about alignments. Today, we're going to pick a currency pair and try to make some money, right? With the same understanding on Fibonacci. You can pick any currency pair from the weekly, daily, and the 4-hour chart. The 2-hour I don't have, I'm sorry, I have Fibonacci on the 4-hour chart, right? So you're going to work with me on the 4-hour chart, everybody. All right? Is any pair that is making you problems, troubles, like you don't get it, or simply it makes you money and then eats you back alive? It makes you money and it eats you back alive. It makes you money and then it eats you back alive. Do you have anything like that? If not, it's going to be me. I'm going to choose a pair. I have some comments on the other streaming platform, but I would really like to hear from YouTube. Everybody, we need to pump up YouTube channel. Come on. Hedge fund trader Sam, choose a currency pair. Don't worry, I have 50 seconds delay on the chat. Let's trade. You want the Lambo, right? You want the Lambo, you want the yacht, you want the freedom that comes with being a professional trader. You can go to Alaska and make some money. You can go to a cottage in Alaska with a bear and make some money. GBP USD, all right? So open GBP USD. Give it a second. And remember, everybody, the keyword for you to, I agree, for you to understand the money phase, everybody, there is a transition. Make sense? There is a transition when you're going to go from Forex Course 101, the learning phase, to the Forex Course 202. There is a transition in understanding that we are trying to train already. It's called probabilities, all right? So forget about the system and the colors. Now this is GBP USD 4-hour chart, and out this one, out this one, out this one, out, 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 out this one, out. All right, everybody, this is the Okay, so because I cannot see everybody, I'm going to go to the, remember this is the 4-hour Fibonacci, all right? That's the correct Fibonacci on the 4-hour chart. But because I cannot see clearly, there is too much data, then I'm going to jump to the 8 hours just to have a visual. So this is the A, up in here, that's the B. And then we are going to find the C, right? So I'm going to jump from the 4-hour to, I need to add more. I need more hours and 8 hours. Apply, okay. So I'm going to go from 4 hours to 8 hours. All right, everybody. So down here is our C, agreed. This is the lowest point inside the AB boundary after the B. Now we want to figure out our contrarian Fibonacci in the sense, is this C confirmed, yes or no? All right. So where should we start to draw our subs? One more time, changing color, lowering the text. So it's sub A text in here, sub B text in here. Give me a second. Sub C, sub A, sub B, sub C. One last time. Sub D, there you go. Where should we start charting? From the first circle, or should we start charting the contrarian Fibonacci from the second circle? What's the correct answer? Second circle, correct, the second circle. All right, so we are going to jump in the second circle. Give me a second. Sub A, sub B, sub C, sub D, and we are going to zoom in, all right? We're going to zoom in, and we're going to use the rules that we've learned. The sub A is the first high, is the highest high, is the starting point of a down sequence. This is our sub A. The sub B is the first low. As soon as possible after this sub A, which is this one, we are going to change colors. I don't have it, so I need to build it. So okay, it's going to be what? Violet, 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 and what? Red is going to be white. Red is going to be white. All right, and we are going to contrarian Fibonacci, save. There you go. That's our sub A, that's our sub B. Sub C is in here, sub D is down in here. So we are going to zoom in the chart. The sub C hit the blue level, everybody. And SM, as you were asking, you know, what happens when the market didn't stop at the projected? So blue goes to blue, right? But the market didn't form a low, so we need to find the next low. So we are searching for a low, Bam! This is our low. We can also use horizontal lines, everybody. Horizontal lines to help ourselves. Okay, maybe white, you know, for the contrarian, and sub A, sub B. So as always, sub A goes to sub C, and sub B goes to, whoops, this is not the sub D, everybody. It's not a low. I made a mistake. See, everybody, how easy it is to make mistakes. This is not a low. You don't have two candles on the right. Right? You need to have, what is a low? A center candle with two candles on the left and two candles on the right with higher low values. This is not the sub D. And bam, finally. There you go. Found the sub D. All right. So as always, sub A goes to sub C, and sub B goes to sub D. All right. This is our sub C. We need to readjust our Fibonacci retracement tool. This is our sub C. This is the highest point inside the sub A, sub B boundary after the sub B. And talking about the sub D extension, the projected sub D extension, the market hit the violet and it went down. This time it went perfectly down to violet. So this is our sub D. That's our sub A. So one more time, sub A goes to sub C, sub B goes to sub D, and we're going to readjust our Contrarian Fibonacci and zooming out, trying to chart, zooming out, arrow out. One more time, this is our sub C, this is the highest level inside the sub A, sub B boundary after the sub B, before the market hit the appropriate sub D extension. One more time, violet goes to violet, so let's see if the market made a low at the sub D, projected sub D. No, it didn't, but it's down in here, we can see it, everybody. You know, that's not a low, so moving down, 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 bam. Now that's a low. So this is our sub D extension. All right. As always, sub A, we're moving the horizontal line. Sub A goes to sub C, and sub B goes to sub D. Horizontal line. We are readjusting the Contrarian Fibonacci's. So from here to here and moving forward. Almost there, almost there. All right, we are here. We are here, everybody. So, oops, oh, let me see. Okay, so the market broke our sub A up in here. There was no point on asking about the, but anyway, so this is the sub C, right? This is the highest point inside the sub A, sub B boundary. Everybody, this is the sub C, and then of course violet goes to violet, and the low, the projected sub D extension, the low, if we zoom in, you know, is this is the low. That's the low. That's the low. This is our projected sub D extension. So we're going to readjust our Fibonacci one last time. And from here to here, sub A goes to sub C. And the sub B goes to sub D, right? And the market, of course, the market went up and broke, right? But here is the question. Let us check. Is our, let's be very precise right now. Let's be very precise. I'm going to delete the lines. I'm going to delete this one. I need to be very precise in here. All right. We need to figure out, is our sub-D extension still inside the capital AB boundary? And it is, right? This is the A, this is the original Fibonacci. Can you see, everybody? The market did not found the confirmed C. All right? So we have the contrarian Fibonacci and we have the original Fibonacci. So starting from what you see, and this is the skill, everybody. You are seeing a chart, right? I'm on the 8 hour, but really it's the 4 hour Fibonacci. You are seeing the chart. Should we buy or should we sell? What should we do? Correct, the C is not confirmed. What does this mean? This means that the market can go into, again, deeper retracement, speculation-wise. Everybody, let's not complicate too much. You have a choice to make. Do you prefer to buy the original Fibonacci? All right. Do you prefer to buy the original Fibonacci, or do you prefer to short the contrarian when the market goes into retracement? Boss, I don't know. Don't know is not going to give you a Lambo. I don't know is not going to give you a Ferrari, everybody. I don't know is not going to give you the yacht. Make a decision. There is no right or wrong. Make sense? Whatever you choose on the 4 hour chart is the least relevant. Because then we need to go on the daily, monthly, and weekly and see how those charts are aligned. So, take your pick. Hedge fund trader Sam, GBP, USD. Do you want to buy or do you want to sell? Captain Suresh, late today had another work. Very good. We did not check the daily. You don't need to check the daily. You need to make a decision on the 2 hour chart, 4 hour chart first. Make a decision on the 4 hour chart, everybody, and then you are going to go look for alignments. Make sense? Exactly. It's the same as we did yesterday. Didn't I ask you yesterday, how are you going to make pips and money on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart? And then we went to see the daily and the weekly and the month. Same story today. Everybody making decisions, it's a skill. Make sense? It's a skill. Oh, boss, what if I lose? You are going to lose anyway. Losers are part of the game. But you are going to understand this only in the Forex course 202. Retail traders in the Forex course 101 cannot understand. What does this mean? I mean, you cannot with your head and say, oh, I understand losers are part of the game, but you don't really understand it emotionally because you are still afraid of losing money. As the C is not confirmed, I will not buy. So, would you sell? See, everybody, how the thinking goes? Look how much money you left on the table, everybody. because you are too attached to the sea. Background color yellow, foreground color. Can you see, everybody, how much money you left on the table because you are too attached to the sea? Just because the sea is not conformed, I'm not going to buy. No Lambo for you, no Ferrari, no dream house, no vacation. You cannot help your parents. So says it, so I will sell on the Contrarian, all right? Let's trade the retracement, everybody. Give it a second. So we have a retracement going on, right? So basically, so this is again the retracement. Okay, I'm just going to go violet goes to violet. So this is our retracement trade, everybody. Okay. So the first Contrarian Fibonacci is over. This is the new one for trading retrace. Whoops, that's the C, sub D, sub D, and there you go. Give it a second, everybody. All right, so I'm going to delete this one too. This is our retracement trade, sub C, sub B, and sub D. Sam, congratulations to you. I'm proud of you because you made that decision. Most of traders are just staying out and watching the charts and waiting for the perfect setup, complicating strategies, waiting for the perfect strategy. Make sense? So congratulations to you. Now, the decision was made to short the market. Now, let's see how this plays out from the daily chart. All right. And give me a second. All right, everybody. So this is the original one. We have the sub A, sub B, sub C, sub D. All right. So this is the Contrarian. The C is not confirmed, so we can delete this one. And now, give me a second. We need to find. All right. How is the daily retracement moving? Right. How is the daily retracement moving? Everybody, difficult question. Where should you start your daily retracement? From the first circle or from the second circle? You don't want to speculate on the Fibonacci. All right, that's the C. The C is not confirmed. All right, but you want to understand if is this price action part of this price action. Does this make sense? You want to understand, or you want to find out, oh, do we have here a Contrarian Fibonacci still going down, and this is a retracement on the Contrarian, or is this the most recent Contrarian? Captain Suraj first, exactly. All right, everybody, follow the rules. What are the rules? You always start from the highest point. So we're going to use the sub A, sub B, sub C, sub D, and let's see how the retracement goes. All right, high to low. It's up in here, and the next one, violet goes to violet. This is the second one, and now we're going to go down One more, and we're going to see if the market is going to break our sub A. One more. So violet goes to violet. That's the low. And so this is the sub A. This is the sub B, right? So we agree that the market broke our Contrarian Fibonacci up in here, right? Agreed, everybody? So this retracement was over. This confirms that we need to start our new retracement. Give me a second. Starting up from here. This is now the highest high. So this is the sub A, and the first low as soon as possible is here. That's the sub B. All right. This is the sub C. The sub C is the highest point, not necessarily a high. Inside the sub A, sub B boundary, after the sub B, before the market hits the appropriate D extension. All right. Now, what can we conclude so far? Is the market making higher highs, higher lows? Or is the market making lower lows, lower highs? What is the market doing? Is the market making higher highs, higher lows, or is the market making lower lows, lower highs? Boss, why is this relevant? For you to understand that if you are in a retracement or not. Sam made a choice, and the choice is to short the Contrarian Fibonacci on the 4-hour chart. Now we are looking for reasons that are going to give support to Sam's choice. Does this make sense? This is the alignment. Okay, so is the daily chart giving support to Sam's choice to short the market? What's the answer? You can use trend lines. You can use price action. Okay, so we've learned trend line before. This was the uptrend line. This was then the downtrend line. This was then, give me a second, this is a difficult one. This is then, give me a second, this is then the uptrend line, long term. But the aggressive line was broken, right? There you go. So is the market giving support to Sam's decision? What do you think? There is no right or wrong. What do you think? Sure, so far. So yeah, we're talking about bull points, bear points, right? Okay, so is the daily giving support to Sam's choice? Well, the market made a lower low, right? Talking about trend lines, the market broke the up trend line, but we are still above the long term. So this would be 50-50. Now let's go on the weekly chart. Weekly chart. Okay. We found the sub C, it's not confirmed. Now let's see about the retracement. Retracement, this is the highest point, this is the sub A, and the first low as soon as possible. Okay, so it's not the first low as soon as possible, everybody, is down in here. So there's the sub A to sub B, right? This is the sub C, and give it a second. Blue goes to blue, the projected sub D extension is down in here. Trend lines, trend lines, trend lines. This is the uptrend line from the weekly chart. Then this would be the downtrend line. And talking about the uptrend line, again, it's difficult because I don't need to, it's still like in here, right? So what is the market doing, everybody, on the weekly chart? Is the market making higher highs, higher lows? Is the market making higher highs, higher lows? Or is the market making lower lows, lower highs? What is the market making? Boss, I don't get you. What are you trying to say? We are looking for reasons that are giving support to Sam's choice to short the market on the 4-hour chart. I'm going to repeat it. We are looking for reasons on the daily chart and the weekly chart that are giving support to Sam's idea to short the market on the 4-hour chart, to trade a retracement. If we do have alignments that support Sam short, Sam has a greatest probability, a better chance, not a guarantee, but it has a better chance to make money, to win. If we don't have alignments that give support to Sam's idea to short the market, then Sam has a probability to lose money. Replay this stream over and over. You must get, everybody, in your head the understanding of alignments. Sam says, but we do not have to lower highs and to lower lows. What chart are you talking about, Sam? Can you be more specific? What chart are you talking? Everybody, what is the weekly price action doing? Is it making higher highs, higher lows? So, or is it making lower lows, lower highs? How you see the weekly? The last one. What are we talking about? The Fibonacci? Or are we talking about the short-term trend? Daily chart, daily chart, daily chart, daily chart, daily chart. What is bothering you? That's the daily chart, Sam. Tell me what's bothering you? Everybody, if something is bothering you, feel free to ask. The short time trend. What do you mean it doesn't have two on the left, two on the right? It does. Isn't this a low? The circle? Hello, J-Band, how are you? It is making higher high, but downtrend there is only one lower low. Sure. So what is this telling you, everybody? What is this telling you? What is the daily? So one more time, everybody. Recap. We analyzed the Fibonacci's from the 4-hour chart. That's the original one going up, and that's the retracement. This is the contrarian, all right? Sam made the choice to short the retracement, and there is no right or wrong. Now we are looking for alignments, reasons from the higher time frames that are giving or not support to Sam's decision. So from the daily chart, I would say, all right, the market was making higher highs, higher lows, but it stopped making higher highs, higher lows. It made the first lower low. So this is an indication of what? Not a confirmation, just an indication. The market is telling me that it is no longer in an uptrend anymore. See, everybody, how easy it is? Congratulations to J Van. Exactly. Market broke the aggressive uptrend line, made a lower low. This is a suggestion that this market is going to, speculation-wise, is going to fall because it's not in an uptrend anymore, right? So this gives Sam's idea some reasons to believe that, oh, this market, it must retrace, but then it also can fall, right? So the same question goes on the weekly. What is the weekly telling you? Is the weekly making higher highs, higher lows, or is the weekly making lower lows, lower highs? And the best question ever, what makes money to the Fibonacci is? Who knows the answer? What makes the money to the Fibonacci is? What makes the money to the Fibonacci sequence is? Not the entry, no. The week is making higher highs, sure. So, what makes the money to the Fibonacci is the alignment also, but more specifically talking about the pattern, is the stop loss. Is that stop loss, right? Now, everybody, so I have my contrarian Fibonacci in here, all right? Unfortunately, JForex doesn't have features like TradingView, you know, that you can sync in layout, maybe one day. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go from the 4-hour chart to the weekly, all right? Now this is the weekly chart, all right? This is the weekly chart, and from the weekly chart, I can see higher highs, higher lows, don't I? So here is now the question, what is the probability that the market is going to break the uptrend on the weekly and hit my take profit on the 4-hour chart? Boss, can you repeat please? Dukascopy should really charge you, everybody, for this knowledge, believe me. You are on the 4-hour chart and you chose to short, which is super cool, not a problem. All right? You want to trade a retracement, which is super cool. But on the weekly chart, you have an uptrend, don't you? And based on everything that you know, here is the last most important question. If I choose to short the market, what's the probability of the 4-hour chart breaking the short-term uptrend on the weekly and fulfilling my sub-D extension? Type in the chat, everybody, is this a high probability that this is going to happen, or is there a low probability that this is going to happen? If you can understand this, you understand alignments and you understand statistics when we are telling you that some patterns win 7 times out of 10. Boss, please, what currency pair is this? GBP USD. Tomorrow we are going to trade again. Hedge fund trader Sam, what do you think? Is there a high chance of the market breaking the uptrend on the weekly, or is there a small chance for the market to break the uptrend on the weekly? If it's a big chance, you should take a trade and God bless. If there is a low chance, you should stay out and not short the market. Is that simple? Is that simple, everybody? Boss, what if there is a small probability and I still enter the market? When then you are a gambler. You are a gambler. You are not a trader, you are a gambler. Low probability. Everybody, congratulations to Sam. Applause to Sam. Very good. Low probability. All right, everybody, this is all for today. See you back tomorrow. Until tomorrow, do these exercises on the charts like a boss. Never forget, you're the boss.